We're live. Happy FriYAY, everybody. Happy FriYAY. What is going on? I saw Nicola was first, and I saw Armona, of course, coming in to take care of us every FriYAY. We're so grateful for her. I'm sure Angela will join when she can. And Paradise Earth, I saw Molly and Josh. What's up? Gamari? Goliath? I don't know. We have this inside thing. I can never remember that name, but I put it back in the little box, Josh. Oh, okay. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. My Sarah baby doll, how you doing? Molly, you're early for once. Yay, Molly. Welcome. Always welcome. Game Dude 209. Hello. Are you new? Anybody who's new, be sure to put it in the comments. Be sure to put it in the comments. I gotta say it twice. Because we like to welcome you. We want to make sure you feel welcomed. We want you to feel part of the Fry fam, which is what we call ourselves now, because we do like a little FriYAY. What? Jose, how you doing? Welcome back. Dude, terrible. What? I hope you don't live up to that name. Akito, welcome back. Oh, excuse me, you were in Thailand. Oh, excuse me. Must be nice. You were gone for a while. I'm just a little jealous. It's okay. John, my love, hello with my flowers and my emojis. Soledad, hello. I like to see you early here. It's good to see you. Sean Starlight, hello. Happy FriYAY. Ooh, happy birthday to Sean Starlight. 32. Ooh. Yeah, you're getting into the good years now. You're getting into the good stuff now. Let me just tell you. And I'm assuming y'all can hear me. I would have seen it already. Angela has joined. What's up? What's up? Vias, welcome back, Vias. It's nice to have you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jose, for welcoming all the newbies. We got to come up with a better term, right? We got to come up with a better term than newbies. I don't know. There's something about that makes me feel kind of like, I got to do this. It's bothering me. I need a little more blush. Haha. Thank you. I just need a little more. I was feeling a little pale because my lipstick's a little pale. Look at me trying to finish my makeup while I'm on here because I was running late. I've been in meetings since like 8 o'clock this morning. And so my brain is a little wackadoodle because I've taken in a lot of information and there's a lot of stuff happening and some really cool plans. So my brain is kind of like already trying to piece those things together since 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Who else is in here? Um, oh, you pro you evacuated, dude. Terrible. I hope everything is okay. I hope everything is okay. Trevor's Life and Legos, welcome back. What's up? It's good to see you. Jordan Mikowski, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. My Nira's back. Yay. We got lots of people joining us back from wherever your travels or your life may have taken you. Just know that you're always welcome, whether you miss or you come back or you're late. We're here. And you can always watch the replay, right, y'all? Right, y'all? Akito, I love that. Don't be afraid to say you're new. Everybody's welcome to the Fry fam. Everyone who's kind and understands boundaries and doesn't give Mona and Angela a hard time and is respectful to everybody. So there is a little bit of a checklist, right? You got to be a certain kind of someone to be openly welcomed. No, that's not true. To remain. How about that? To remain. You're always welcome, but to remain, there are some parameters. We do have some behavior boundaries we must abide by because Mona and Angela are here and they're watching out for all of us. So you don't want to get on their bad side, okay? Don't get on Angela and Mona's bad side. And the way you do that is by being kind and welcoming and supporting one another, right? That's how we do. That's how we do. What? So thank you, Akito. Just sometimes you gotta, be specific, right? We don't want those. Who did I miss in here? Who did I miss in here? I feel like I got everybody. What is up? I am so delighted to be here, be back with you all 2 weeks in a row. Happy Friday the 13th. For you all on the other side of the world, it is the 14th. I don't know if you celebrate or recognize that the 13th is like an interesting day for us here in Americans who believe in like that whole like, you know, I don't believe in it, but we are getting closer to Halloween, and a lot of you know how I feel about that. For my Mexican younglings in the chat, Oscar is DJing. My husband Oscar is DJing an event tomorrow night, and it's called the Velorio, which means like the funeral or the wake, right? I guess that's the direct translation. But it's like this big like LA party because for Mexicans it's Day of the Dead, like Dia de los Muertos. Hi. And he really wants me to go. But I'm like, who was it? Josh who told me I'm a scaredy cat. I am. I'm a scaredy cat. I see those like skeleton faces and I like freak out. I like So I don't know if I'm gonna be joining him because I'm a little bit of a freakazoid when it comes to certain things. And the month of October is that for me because the closer we get to it, the more I'm like, oh, I actually get a little anxious to be honest. I really do. I get a little anxious because I don't like to be scared. Not purposely, not ever actually, right? I don't even like roller coasters, yo. I do not feel the need to get scared on a roller coaster. No, no. Keep me on the ground, please. Unless I'm in a plane, dude. In a plane, I love it. I love the air. I love being up with like the clouds. I love it. That makes me happy. But roller coasters? No, gracias. Let's see. Sorry, I had like a piece of something on my lip. Okay. Bad anxiety day, Sarah. It's okay. It's okay. We got you. We got you. Every day is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be good, but every day you're going to try, right? That's all we can ask about. That's all we can ask of you and of ourselves, right? So yeah, just you're going to try. You're going to try to muster up a smile. Some days it's going to be harder than others, but at least give it a little, even if you need to like be like, smile, darn it. You're in New York for fall break. Well, New York is beautiful this time of year, so lucky you. I love New York in the fall. I do miss the fall. Fall to me is like my favorite season. We don't get much fall in LA. But we have perfect weather year round, so I really can't complain, or I would be an awful person. But I love the foliage and I love the colors and I love that crisp fall air that it's just like reinvigorating, right? I love that. So yay, you do terrible. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Um, let's see what is going on. Oh, thank you, Nicola, for sending love to Sarah, right? Sometimes that's all we need is a little bit of a we got you, right? Just to feel that warmth of somebody. Ooh, that's gonna play nicely into my minute 22 lesson. Thank you, Nicola. um, let's see what else we got going on in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, the chats did their little jumpy. Hi, Nicola. Do I look like the little what is it, a bunny or a little doggy? That's my thank you dance. Thank you, my Nicola love, for your generosity. And let's see. I lost my place. Of course I did, because all the comments came in faster than I definitely could read. um I'm doing great, Jordan. Thank you. How are you doing, my love? Um, you like my well, actually my nails are more pink. They do look kind of white. That's all the lights. Yeah, okay, they look white, but they're actually a little pinky. Um, I learned I gotta do my nails because you guys notice sometimes I don't do my nails, and I'm like, oops. Last week I was like, Ah, Galador. Okay, Galador. I knew you would get me. I don't know. I have a mental block to that name, Josh. I don't understand why. Galador. Maybe like gladiator? I don't know why. I don't understand. Maybe I need a visual. What does Galador look like? um Inamine, hello. Inamine, I want to call you like our like youngling grandmama or something. Welcome. That's Yolanda's maternal grandmother. Yolanda was with us last week. Her babies are getting big. Well, your grandbabies, your great grandbabies? Is that how it goes? That's how it goes. Oh, wait, you grandbabies. Oh, you got great grandbaby. Okay, I'm not even gonna make believe I know what the sequence is, but how cool is that? You are new and you're so welcomed. Thank you for joining us. This is so exciting. We love having new peeps here. So I'm excited about that. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy being here and I hope you can impart some of your wisdom upon us all. And my Angela, what little cat did you give me, girl? What the heck? You are something incredible. Oh my gosh, you are something. Something. I think you're talking about thank you, Akito, for qualifying that. Yes, you must be respectful in the FriYays. And that's why we have Mona and Angela, because hey, they got us, right? I know that. We know that. I'm getting all these hearts. I love it. Y'all rock. It's awesome. You're scared of Mona. Dude, terrible. I would be if you get on her bad side. Did I or did I not say that? Okay. Did I or did I not say that? Right. And it's how about it's a respect of her, right? Um Aaron, welcome back. I appreciate your apology to the Fry fam. Whatever happened, I was not privy to it really because I was kind of doing what I do, which is not a whole lot of. So, I hope everybody can accept your apology, and that's up to everybody to say in the comments. I feel like Sarah already accepted your apology on one of my comments. So, thank you, Sarah, for being such an incredible supporter of Aaron when he joins us. I know sometimes, we're not in the right mind space and we do some silly things, but we must be mindful that this is a family friendly channel and that the younglings, meaning all of us, because I think, oh yeah, grandmama, it's all of us are younglings. We're all younglings. I don't care what your age is. It's you're young at heart, right? You're living life, you're loving life, you're laughing at things even when there's not a lot to laugh at. You're finding the humor in things, and that's what keeps us young. You can perhaps share more about that, but I have a feeling that you'll be very accepting of that mindset, that we're all younglings. And so you are too, grandmama. um, so thank you for the apology, Aaron. And we're all gonna keep you in check now, okay? Okay. So um I know lots of college stuff happening, Molly. Oh my gosh, everybody's in like that little middle of the season semester kind of place where, the papers are, due and the exams are coming up and the midterms are happening. So, yeah, I understand. College is and can be quite the strain on your mental energy, but do take care of yourself because you don't want to be completely under the weather where you can't step up for your responsibilities. So make sure you do like emergency, those little packets that you put in water. Oh my God, that helped me through college so much. Oh my gosh, I used to take those little emergency packs because you have to have like good immune system, right? Especially people start getting sick, and now there's another layer of sickness that goes around because we went through that a few years ago, and now that's a current thing that happens. So you gotta take care of yourself, okay, my Molly? Okay, okay, and one day at a time. You're gonna get through. You every year you probably think it's the worst, like most difficult year, and then you get to the next year and you're like, oh, last year was a breeze. And that's what happens. You get into your adulting years and you're like, ah. But you learn different ways to manage it and work through it. So, um, that's what we do. Dice Golden, welcome. Is this your first time? Welcome. Nice to have you here. Mona, be obedient and be kind. Said it all in 3 words. How many words did it take me? Did anybody count? About 6,000? CJ has joined. What's up? CJ has joined. What's up, my love? Oh, today was strangely lucky. Yeah, Trevor, that's what I dig to hear. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Inamini. And you probably know this that at certain times your eyes decide to not really cooperate. So I'm about there. Imani de la Torre. Doña de la Torre. I don't know. I'm going to come up with a fun name for you. Can you give me permission, please? Let me know what's appropriate for me to call you. I don't want to assume, respect your elders, right? So I can't be like calling you grandmama like I so would want to, if I don't have your permission. So please do grant me permission with what I and we may call you when you join us, please. So, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, velorio is awake. Yes, Mona. Velorio is awake. Is a funeral awake? Right? A funeral is awake. It's like before, right? So, yeah. So Mexicans like this is like a cultural holiday, right? And it's not for my country. So us Dominicans don't celebrate Dia de los Muertos. We don't celebrate Dia de los Muertos. So for me, it's very different. I've lived in LA long enough that I know, but so I didn't grow up with it. We had other holidays that were really like Carnaval and like um I don't know. We have this really, it's kind of like our Halloween. Oh, this is interesting. We're talking about different cultures. It's kind of like our Halloween. So we don't really celebrate Halloween, maybe now because like everything is so Americanized in my country, Dominican Republic, for any of you who don't know. It's very Americanized. Like we used to not celebrate Christmas. We celebrated the Three Kings Day, right? But because we were born in the US, when we moved to DR, we celebrated Christmas because that's what we were raised with, right? But in DR on the island, Christmas wasn't really a thing until like not too many years ago, right? Similarly with Halloween. So we would have Diablo Cajuelos, Diablo Cajuelos, and it would be celebrated in February. And it's this big like festival, like carnival, where all the people are dressed like in these big costumes. I used to be afraid of this one too. And because they're like Diablo, it's like devils. Who comes up with this stuff? And they would have these big balloons filled with rice. I don't know what the heck they would fill the rice with the balloons with, but then they would go around hitting people with these balloons. And I was like, what the heck fun is this? Like, you would be like, ow, ow. And like, this is like a holiday. And I never understood it. And I was like, okay, I really don't want to go out on the streets and get hit by balloons that hurt. Oh my gosh, I haven't had that memory in so long, guys. That's a trippy memory to have. It's been many years since I've been in DR for that holiday. It's not a holiday that we talk about, really. I feel like I don't know. That was funny. Yes, that's awesome. I think that's a Maraca moment already. Change is not supposed to be easy. If change is easy, then it isn't change. I love that, Bias. That's really cool. You should quote that. Like put your name on that and make it yours. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. I mean, check first to make sure nobody else has it, but that is a good one. Mona has confirmed. Yes, absolutely, Bias. Um Okay, dude. My Mona is my Mona, okay? You be nice. Cause I gotta make sure I got their back the way they get mine. So yeah, no, you nice. They're in control. um you love everything scary near. I would not be like a good, how do I say that? You would not have fun hanging out with me. I would stop you from doing everything scary. I'd be like, I know. Oh, yay, Nicola bringing up my latest video, little appearance with Shantae. Um, I loved doing that video with Miss Shantae. She's such a powerhouse. That woman is no joke, and just working opposite of her, it just brings another level of. No way. Minute 22 already? No way. Have I been talking for 22 minutes already? I was a minute late. Okay. I was a minute late, and because it says I've only been going for 21 minutes. So I'm gonna go for 35 more seconds. Yeah, right. So thank you, Nicola. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sad story and a huge reality, right? So many um people can find themselves in bad situations as a result of someone else's actions, and then you get caught holding the bag. And that is one of the things that, oh my god, I can't go there because that'll be another 5 minutes before I get to my minute 22. But you have to be very mindful, okay? Not only with who you hang out with, but with what you take from people, right? It's like you never ever ever, my mom used to say this, you never accept anybody from anything from anybody that you don't know, right? And even then, the video, she knew him, she had a baby with him, and he messed her up. But I guess my point is that never hold a bag, never grab someone's suitcase, never grab someone's backpack. Like that can be a really dangerous situation with really bad repercussions if you don't know what the articles in the bag are. So yeah, you always have to be very mindful of things like that. So the reality of life, right? Okay. FriYAY lesson time. Oh, Trevor's with me. He hates horror movies too. Oh yeah, here's the no horror movie clan. Over here, over here. I'm here. um. Okay. Um. No more roller coasters for Mona either. I know. I know. That means like I know. I guess you could translate that yourself. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. Ninja Kid has joined. What's up, Ninja? How you doing, my love? Daffy Duck? Duck? If you marry me, I'll take you to Arby's. Well, I'm on a cleanse right now, so I can't even eat meat. So you know what? I can't marry you because I can't even go to Arby's. So what's the point? That's all you've offered me is Arby's. So that's it. I have to decline. That's funny to me. I'm sorry, but did you know I cracked myself up? You know? You live in New York, Sean? I didn't know that. What part of New York are you from? What's up with that? My parents were born in England, so I'm English American. Oh, I lived in London. Grandmama. You're so cool. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for joining us. Um Okay, I'm gonna come back. Let's see. That was the last comment I saw. Grandmama. Let's see if I can remember to come back to that. There's so many comments, but I gotta do my minute 22. And they're all on blue post-its, not yellow, because I'm a little OCD about that. Okay. So everybody's good? Everybody's good? Okay, everybody's good. Okay. All right, cool. Robert. Oh, Mr. Robert de la Torre. You're 76. Oh, and you're Irish American. I was in Ireland too. I love Ireland. I love Dublin. Oh, welcome. Welcome. It's so nice to have different energies joining us. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Yolanda's sharing our channel, y'all. Yolanda, gracias. Thank you. Now I know you definitely don't speak Spanish if you're Irish and British. And I'm saying like Yolanda. Okay. So a few weeks ago, this is lesson 22. So, anybody who's new, at about minute 22, I go into the lesson of the week. It is something that struck me, impacted me, changed my perspective, gave me a different outlook, right? That's hence a lesson, right? Um, so, a couple weeks ago, I talked about being a person of excellence. Okay. And if any of you were here and you remember, that was a video I watched by Ed Milet, who is like a big time name in the like self-development industry. He has tons of amazing videos on YouTube. And he talked about what makes successful people successful, and us average will make believe we're average because we're not like at the millionaire, I'm gonna assume millionaire or billionaire status yet, right? So that's what I'm going to reference as successful. Right now, you'll see where I'm going with this. Okay. So just bear with me. So he says what makes people successful at the upper levels are that they don't do like 100 things differently than the average person. They do just 15% more different than us, that they know where to focus their energy 15 to 20% more so that they can get the results that they get, right? So I was thinking about that and I was like, wait a minute, let's do a check in. Let's see where we're at with that. How are you feeling about that? For those of you who are here and for those of you who are new, how do you feel about how excellently you have been showing up in the world? Right? And we had talked about doing maybe 15% more schoolwork or 15% more, being there for somebody you love, right? So, all these little things that you can do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis that will compound, right? Accumulate. I love doing that when I do that. I don't know why. That will accumulate to a huge shift, positive shift, if you're doing positive things that are impacting your life in a year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the number is, right? So that was what we talked about, just to give you a quick recap, a couple weeks ago, right? So, um, what I want to say now is Ed Milet spoke about it, like on a financial, like wealth, like you know, um, obviously, outwardly apparent success, right? What the society deems to be successful, right? However, I wanted to stack something on top of that, right? And stack means just put it on top, right? I want to add to that, right? Because yes, that is someone of excellence because they do and have perhaps really excellent habits that are giving them excellent results, right? I saw a comment. Sorry, I got distracted with the Ford thing. Shiny object. Okay, let me get back in here. Okay, let me get back in here. Let me shake that out. Good for you. Okay, let me shake that out. Uh, ah, mm. Okay, now I gotta really reset. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so now let's stack something on top of that. So, how excellently are you showing up for yourself? Right? That is something that I think I mentioned often on my Instagram this week. It's like, being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself, loving yourself, right? It's all in that like self-love, self-worth umbrella. So, how excellently are you showing up for yourself, right? So, that was something I wanted to touch on because it's so important that we consider ourselves, our heart, our fragility. We're all fragile, right? I had snoozed it. I know I'm not like we're all fragile in heart and space, like we all have a lot going on, and we have oftentimes a delicate heart, right? Especially all my younglings in here, y'all are so like, that doesn't make you weak. Okay? I have a video about that. Vulnerability is your superpower. However, you do have to protect yourself, right? You have to protect, things that might come in to try to mess with your goodness, with your positivity, right? So that is something that I want us to look at, right? How excellently are you showing up for yourself? That's huge. And then let's stack another one on top of that, just because I wanted to do that again. How excellently are you showing up for others? A person of excellence, right, um, has many characteristics. And so now we've deviated from like that whole like success wealth measure, that is one component that is not all the components required to have an amazing life, right? You need so much more than just monetary gains, in my opinion. So why I want to say this is because I had mentioned and confessed that I hadn't been very connected to Ed Milet's videos. For whatever reason, I didn't, jive with perhaps his delivery. He's brilliant, but there's certain people you connect with more, right? We're not everybody's cup of tea. And that's something we talk a lot about here because you have to be okay with being somebody's, coffee. Anyway, so a person of excellence, and this is something I want to strive us all to do more frequently. A person of excellence leaves that door ajar. You don't close a door off to someone because perhaps they're not your cup of tea, or perhaps because your energies don't jive. It's not like you close the door on them, you leave it a little ajar, because any day, any time, something can happen that can shift that for you. And it's so much easier to prop open a door that's ajar than one that's closed, right? So a person of excellence leaves that opening to let other people in who have perhaps demonstrated a new side of them that you can welcome and gravitate towards, as Ed Milet has done for me with that video specifically. And now I'm like, oh, I dig his content, right? So that to me is a person of excellence, right? Or who I want to strive to continue to be, because I want to leave the possibility of new people, new environments, new perceptions, new lessons. I want to leave myself open to that. I do, right? So let's see. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, I said that too. Oh yeah, I'm ahead of my notes, y'all. I like to write little notes for anybody who's new because sometimes my brain wants to go wacka 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 doodle, and these kind of keep me in check for my lessons specifically. Y'all saw what happened to me when I didn't have notes. I was like, what just happened? And I'm loving that I'm seeing comments. I'm coming in there in just one moment. I just want to put a bow on this so that we can have a discussion about it. Yeah. So, what are other things that make a person of excellence? I say that it's a person who is willing to help, a person who anticipates what those people you care for might need, right? Maybe they need help taking out the trash. Maybe they need help going to the store. They have no time and you have time and you're like, I can go for you, right? That's a person of excellence. Yes, it's kindness. However, you're preempting a need. That to me is so special. Think about all the times that you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, 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 and this. And your friend calls you and they're like, oh, I can take care of that one for you. Don't worry about that one. And you're like, wow, yes, that's a great friend, but that's a person of excellence. And that's what I want us to strive more towards is these moments where we can look for those opportunities and those little like moments where we can make other people's lives better. And doesn't that feel good? Right? So, full circle, when I said, how excellently are you showing up for yourself? Doesn't that add to that list by showing up for others? And you see what a beautiful, I don't know if that's a beautiful dance, but do you see what a beautiful dance that can be? It's like you have each other, you have each other's back. And that's why I think we all love each other so much in here because we have each other's back. We support one another, we celebrate one another, we bravo, yeah, you all the way whenever we see each other in here and out of here. That to me is a person of excellence, a youngling of excellence, right? So that's where I wanted to really steer this ongoing conversation because it's an ongoing check in. I want us all to always ongoingly check in to see how excellently we are showing up for others and thereby ourselves. So, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? All right, let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Espérate. That means hold up. Wait a minute. Did I miss anything? Okay, I touched on that. Okay, I touched on accepting and respecting others. I touched on that earlier. So I did kind of. Boundaries I talked about. Learning new things. Okay, I missed a few things, but I got to them now. um, so yeah, I want to check in with you guys, see how you're doing, see what you think, see what you can contribute, what other characteristics or attributes make a person of excellence. And I'm excited. So, yes, this is an ongoing discussion because it's an ongoing work in progress that we all are. And so, as we ramp up to the end of the year, y'all. What, 2.5, 3 months, 2.5 months left. How can we continue to show up more excellently so that in 2024, next year, we can start at a different level? We're not starting here, we're starting here. Okay, so that's where I want to go with this. So let's see. Let's see. I know there were a lot of amazing comments. I saw them out of my peripheral vision for anybody who saw that reel. I can never used to say that word peripheral. I see, I slowed down too much. Peripheral vision. So, yay, how you guys doing? Okay. Oh, CJ, I'm so glad. A lesson you can relate to. Oh, great job speaking from your heart, too. CJ, you, let me tell you, you get Morocco moments every time I think of you. You are just doing so great. I'm so proud of you, CJ. I am so proud of you, CJ. Thank you for that. Um, Eso, Jose! Woohoo! And eso means like yes, that in Spanish. It means like that. This, or you can go with that. You can go with this. You get a Morocco moment. I love that, Jose. I don't feel like I'm a prime example of excellence, but I feel like I'm doing better each week. Wow. What more can we ask for? That's exactly what we need to do. And each week, each day, each minute, right? Are you better now than you were 3 minutes ago? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes because you've been filled with the lovacity. Okay, I'm pushing with that one. You're getting filled with yumminess and with positivity. So yeah, I feel like, you know what, we're better than we were 3 minutes because we're in here together. So bravo. I love that. I love that. Mona, excellent food for thought. I love that. Um, so true. The only way to truly love others is loving ourselves. That is so true. That is like Uber baseline, Uber like foundational. So true. Um, oh, that's beautiful, Nicola. I'm glad you are understanding the importance of reserving your energy. Somebody told me that when I was in my 20s, and I was like, why? Because I had so much energy. If you think I have energy now, I had so much energy in my teens and 20s. I mean, I was like off the wall bonkers. I'd be like Tasmanian devil. I think I had that nickname for a while. Because I would just be like spit, and they're like, conserve your energy. When you get older, you're going to need to conserve your energy. I'm like, why? And now, and it's not like an older thing, it's like experience thing. When you have more experience, you realize where you must allocate the finite reserves of energy that we're equipped with on a daily basis, right? Some days we have less, some days we have more, and you just strategize a little bit better when you have a few more years and that bucket gets a little lower. Truth. um oh, Trevor, you're special. Oh, Aaron, Jovanna always gives amazing advice. She will make an excellent mother one day. Aaron, thank you. From your keyboard to God's ears. Can you guys imagine? Oh my God, the baby would have so many aunties and uncles. um, Robert, I hope you're still with us. I really do. um, CJ, a lesson I have learned from Darman is that when you help a stranger, you're actually helping a friend you don't know. Oh, that's beautiful, CJ. That's really beautiful. I know, like Dar, like like initiated that lesson or that. So you see, but I love how you encapsulated it, CJ. That's really beautiful. I think just because it's coming from you, you're just amazing. Also, Mr. Robert de la Torre watches Darman too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I Mona, me too. I agree with you in this. Oh my gosh. Um, I've made myself miserable too much in the past, just chasing for others' attention. Wow. I started to say it before I read the comment, and now that I read the comment, I'm like, that floored me in a whole different way. Oh my gosh, that is so true, Mona. Oh my gosh, chasing for others' attention. Boyaka. Now it's more about being blessed with those who enjoy me for me. Wow, Mona, you got to write that one down. You got to do something with that because that is powerful. What you just encapsulated is hugely powerful. And it's so true. Oh my gosh, I think so many of us have gotten down that brutal rabbit hole. And it's so true. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um CJ, is your girlie with you? I want to meet her. I want to meet her. Is she in here? I want to meet her. Bring her one day. I want you to introduce. Oh, is that weird? Are you introducing her? Isn't that funny? Like, it's like when you're ready to introduce her to us. Oh, just share us with her. I'm so curious how she's doing. You guys look so cute together. I saw a photo on IG and I was like, oh, that's my CJ. You would think you would be like my like son. I was like, oh, he has a girl now. I've known CJ since he was like 15, dudes. Like, wow, it's really wild. Um, um, oh, Jose, thank you for your vulnerability. I fell on that agenda too. I think we all think we're the only ones who fell into that. I really do. Because isn't it so like us humans to think that we're the only ones? I wrote a book, Teen Anxiety No More. Let me tell you how many adults are like reaching out to me telling me that this book helped them as adults because they're not teens, but they could see still my story in them as adults. So we think, and I talk a lot about, thinking we're the only ones. You're not alone. You're so not alone. And that's why I wrote this book so that you, my younglings, know that you think you're the only one feeling this way, and you're not. And what that does for you is realize that you're not weird. You're not the only one who has like odd characteristics. You're not the only one who's a people pleaser. You're not the only one who is craving other people's attention. You're not the only one. And when you can break free of that bind that you think you're the only one, watch out, because the world opens up to you in a very different way. The world is waiting for us to realize that we're all human. We're all in this together. We must coexist. There is nowhere else to go for the time being, at a minimum. So we're not enemies. We shouldn't be enemies. And that's weird, now that, I realize everything that's going on in the world. And I just want to give a shout out and a huge, thoughts and prayers to people around the world who are in war. It's like, I want us to have this different ability to love each other, regardless of how we feel, regardless of our different religions and political view, whatever the heck is in the way, we can live on this earth together, even if we feel and think differently. Like, we have no choice. Gravity is not going to permit us to dump someone over the earth's surface. Like, we have to stay here. We have to figure this out. That's why bullying, sorry. We need to do away with all of this crap that is holding this world back. It's holding back humankind because we can't agree to disagree. We disagree. Okay, why do you have to go blow up buildings and have so many casualties as a result because we disagree? Like, So love, thoughts, prayers, of course, to Ukraine and Israel, Pakistan. Just the people, the innocent people are the ones who suffer. You know what I mean? Those are the ones who suffer. Okay. I don't know if I got that out of me, but I got to move on. Okay. I know what we need. I know what we need, y'all. I know what we need. This is what we're going to do right now, just to take a little mental something break from the heaviness that it got. So everybody who's new, this is our beautiful singing bowl. And it was gifted to the channel by you all who contribute, meaning all of you. If you watch my videos, if you're here live, if you do the super chat, super thanks, super amazing, whatever you do, you contribute. And so I want to acknowledge you all always. And so this is our opportunity to just recenter ourselves whenever we get a little like, choo-choo, choo-choo. I don't know why I did that sound, but I'm going with it. So mind your ears for anybody who is not knowing what's coming next. But here I go. You must breathe. That sound makes me happy. And look how quickly it just reminded me to recenter myself. If you don't have one at home, there are many channels that you can just put singing bowls on YouTube and you can listen to different little sound waves. And some of them have beautiful voices and they sing too. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that to you. Yay, the singing bowl. Sorry, I'm taking a moment. I'm taking a moment because sometimes you do so many things to try to relieve some of your frustration and your anxiety and your and then something comes in that kind of wants to take you back. You know what I mean? My heart is beating so fast right now. My heart is beating so fast right now. Let's do more singing bowl. When in doubt, just, let's just do another round of singing bowls because I saw something in the chat that got me upset and I don't want to be upset right now. So I'm going to just try to sing bowl it out of me. And hopefully this goes out to Angela and Mona. You two are doing a lot. And I asked you two to do that for me. So I see that it's not maybe going to work. So I have to take matters into my own hands. And you see, I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted us all, given the topic of the day, to coexist. And sometimes, some people don't make that very easy. And that upsets me. And I didn't even say that right. That upsets me. I'm laughing because I have a weird way of handling, challenges. I laugh. If you've read my book, you'll see I even do it. I did it with my bullies. They would hit me and I would laugh. I know, it's weird. But and I explain more in my books just so you don't think I'm a total weirdo. But it just saddens me, It just makes me sad. It does. And I don't like when I get sad. Yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do a certain thing, and now it's been proven that I do. And so there's another lesson. Sometimes you can want all the good in the world, and some people just aren't ready to reciprocate. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because you think you're doing good. And then, that really frustrated me. So let's take a moment to realize and acknowledge how we respond to situations. And I think Mr. De La Torre has the perfect solution since he used to teach middle school. You have 13 grandchildren? That's a bravo. So, what would you do in this case, Mr. De La Torre? I want to refer to the expert um, here because if I give you a little background, I want to be very inclusive of everybody. When boundaries aren't met and they're pushed and they're overstepped, that's the word. When they're overstepped, there's only so many warnings you can give someone. What do you do next? What is the next step? I want to trust in the goodness in everybody. I also must keep this safe, not just for you all, but for my own sanity and psyche, right? I show up here because I want to be here. I don't get paid to do this. I am not getting paid to do this, truth be told. Um, Maybe one day in the future, YouTube will compensate me for it. But right now, this is not something I'm being paid to do. Neither's Mona, neither's Angela. When someone comes in here and upsets the energy of this live multiple times, and it's been brought to my attention, and I say, let's give him or her one more chance, and that chance is what's the word? Is crossed, what do you do next? Right? So, Mr. De La Torre, can you help us with this? Can you help me with this? Because I've never taught middle school. I don't have grandchildren and I don't even have children. So I don't know what the next step is. And I just don't like this position I'm being put in, especially live, because everything I do is to not be put in this situation, either by myself or with others or myself, right? So I'm gonna see what Dr. De La Torre maybe can contribute to help us out because I'm not digging this. Um, I'm not digging it. Shattered. That's a good one, Jose. I like that one. That's a good one. Lucas has joined us. Sorry, Lucas, you might be coming in here and being like, "What just happened?" Anybody who just joined. So this is something we are going to tackle together. I like that. Tackle together. And if it's okay, Mona and Angela, if we have a couple more minutes, I know I'm up close to the hour here, but I also want to make sure that we all can contribute to the solution, right? I want to make sure that we all understand that now how do I handle this beautiful comment? Daffy dog. That just that's so beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for your service. And you all get to see me live again. Those of you who know me well enough, you know that this is me. Those of you who are new, this can happen at any point. And when I'm on Dhar, man, it happens a lot. So I want us to come to a fry fam solution to these situations, because it's not the first, it won't be the last. And I just want to have this understanding with you all. I want us all to grow and expand and get better minute by minute. And so I can lean on you to help me do that as well. So thank you all for all the beautiful words and, support and hugs. I feel them. I love you all. I mean, I kid you not. We all do love each other. And so I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful that 99.9% of the time we're able to stay in that yummy bubble. And, the 0.01% is what we have to resolve. So, whew, what a different, this one had a lot of things going on this live, didn't it? Is it just me, or did this one this was a roller coaster. I said I didn't like roller coasters. I just we went on a roller coaster together. um what did Josh say? He always comes up with some awesome comments, and Mona agrees. So let's see, what did Josh say? I'm like so all over the map with these comments, forgive me guys. Oh, Josh. Sadly, when bullies do when bleh. Sadly, when bullies do get humbled, they still don't change. Mm, I don't want to admit that. I don't want to admit that. I wanna still have faith that we can change, that people can change. I've seen a lot of change in so many of you. And so I still want to hold on to the faith. I feel like, who are we without faith? Mhm. Robert De La Torre, my sir, you should tell someone else that you're being bothered too many times. Yeah. But what do we do here? I know it's a completely different thing than a school, huh? Isn't it? Um, CJ, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to be annoyed. Angela, Moon, and I had a conversation about it. Again, I trusted that, um, everybody could behave. And like I said, 99.9% did and do. So we will have to sort that out. And so I want to figure out a way to shake it off. Ooh, shake it off. All right, everybody, let's do a little shakedown. Let's do a little shakedown. Let's shake it off, shake it out, because we don't need to carry that with us, especially because we had such a good thing going. And I need to demonstrate, um, or I choose to demonstrate how I handle things when they happen to me. You see them live, and this is how I deal with them when I'm not on camera. And this has been a journey for me to get to this place where I'm calm, pretty cool, and pretty collected, because I used to fly off the handle. I would have been like, yo, bro, and totally told someone off. But I have learned that I'm not going to let somebody else impose themselves onto me. And I'm not going to let that happen to any of you either. So, what I want to do is I want you to perhaps garner some visual illustrations for future use on how we can deal with frustration. I know so many of you have been DMing me and putting in the comments why you're frustrated at home with certain people, perhaps in your family or not, right? It's a real reality. But when you don't lash out and you take a moment to grasp the situation and give it some thought, you can respond in a different way, in a calmer way, in a cooler way. So that's what I want us to work towards. And as we continue to be people of excellence, we're gonna get challenged and tested. Case in point today, a person of excellence will not lash out. A person of excellence will um, will a person of excellence. Man, I go in the chat for like 1 second and I get distracted. Some people, man, you baddie. You call me baddie, you baddie. We're all baddie. What do you want me to do? All right. You're gonna see the range of things that happen, especially live. Okay. So we're all baddie. We're all weird. I've said this plenty of times. You want to call me baddie? That's all right. You're not gonna offend me. You're not gonna burst my bubble. I've been called worse things, and hopefully you won't right now, because if not, that's it. You can't be here if you mistreat anybody in here. It's common sense, y'all. It's common sense. And that's all I got to say about that. What a trip of a life, y'all. It's Friday the 13th. Wackadoodles. Apparently myself included. I wish I could go back and read all the amazing comments. I got completely sidetracked with the buzziness that happened in there. I wasn't fully privy to it all, but I'm gonna get a rundown and see what happened, and take matters into my own hands. And I'm Dominican and from New York, y'all. Okay, so you don't want to do that between Mona, Angela, and me. Daffy D Duck, you took away so much of the horrors we saw, and I'll be forever grateful. I would have never thought that me, little old me, little young me, was doing that for you. And your comments and your words give me such great solace and peace and joy. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Daffy Duck. My loves, I'm a little over. Forgive me. I just, got a little scurried and scattered with everything that was happening. I hope we can put what do we put on it? I don't want to put a bow on it. That's like for a good thing. I want to put like what do we put on it? Jose, what do we put on it to like go off on our weekend? Maybe like a little shimmy. What can we do? Charlie's Angels. Yes, Mona. Oh, I'm glad you liked that reaction video to the social anxiety cartoon or anime. That was awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Nicola. I don't know when the next one I'm gonna be in. I've shot like 3 or 4 of them, so it's a matter of them coming out, but I'm not scheduled for another one anytime soon. So go put bunch of comments in Dharma Studio videos, like put Jovanna, put Jovanna, put Jovanna. I miss everybody there so much, and I love doing these videos, even if it's just for a small little role like I did yesterday and last night. It was a beautiful story to tell, and I was a part of it, and that's what feels so good. So Sarah, baby doll, I thought of you. Yeah, writing it in the journal helps. Oh, some of you peeps wanna like get in there and keep the Fry fam safe, my Jose. I see you. I see you. I also saw I see you. Thank you, Mona. Yeah, I don't like to share my age. Not because I don't love it, but because as an actor, I'm kind of contractually advised not to. One day you're gonna like, I'm gonna like say it, and you're gonna be like, she said it. One day. I like that, to put a cap on it. Yeah, I dig that. That's a good one, Jose. I dig that one. To put a cap on it. I like that. I didn't want to put a bow on it because that's celebrating. Let's put a cap on it. I dig that one. Because you know when I have a cap on, I'm all like, so let's do a dance. I have a few people who say let's do a dance. So it's maraca dance moment, and then we're gonna close out. Happy Friday, my loves. Y'all are incredible. Thank you for being on this roller coaster ride today. Friday the 13th of October, no less. You guys rock. Daffy Duck, Nicola, Jose, thank you always for your super chats, super thanks, super everything. Um, um, I know, Mona. I've seen your comments to put me as a teacher. He replied twice saying he'd see what he could do. I bet he loses track of thousands of comments. Yeah, probably millions of comments, probably at this point, right? But thank you for putting me out there to them so that they know that I want to be in more of them and that you all want to see me in them. So let's do a little dance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wish I could put music on, but then like YouTube will like kibosh me. I can't put music on, or else I would put like, my husband's a DJ. I would have him like totally like rock us out. So let's jam out with the maracas. And I only have one hand. Well, I guess I have two hands, but I need two hands for the. I love y'all. Y'all are incredible. Thank you for staying a little bit longer. Thank you for being here. Y'all are incredible. I wish I could go back and read the comments. I'm gonna miss them all. There were so many good ones. I'm sorry. You can put them maybe in the real comments below the video, and I'll get to them. Big love. Happy weekend. Y'all rock. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for being here for each other. Y'all rock. Happy Friday! Oh yeah, oh yeah. See you soon, my loves. I miss you already. Bye, everybody.